Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Graham Wilson and today I've got a short PowerPoint presentation as an introduction to the new MX range of intrinsically safe flow meters approved for use in hazardous areas. Now of course you'd be aware we recently launched this new series, so you should have by now a price list as well as an introductory letter from our product management group which would have given you an overview of the series. But this PowerPoint will just take you a little more deeper into that series and provide you with the following information. First off, we're going to have a look at the pulse outputs and the technologies we're using. We're also going to have a look at what series or what industry categories we are applying these pulse outputs to. We'll have a look at the part numbering convention, which effectively runs at our standard MX part numbering convention anyway. And we'll finish with the support network that's available to you. So let's have a look first at the pulse output options. There are two output options, both of which are intrinsically safe EXIA. The first is an NPN type open collector and the second NMR. Now we'll go into the technology a little bit deeper later on, but for now what we really need to look at is the approvals. And if you have a look at the NPN open collector, it's approved for ATEX, FM, CSA with the IEC EX pending. The NMR is approved for ATEX and IEC EX. Looking at these sensors individually, the NPN open collector is of course a magnetic field sensor. It's a 3-wire device, as the name suggests, NPN open collector. It comes with an M12 DIN plug on it, and of course you get with it 2 meters of 4-wire cable. The NMR again is a magnetic field sensor. This time it's a coil, so it's a 2-wire device. It has an M12 DIN connector as well, and this time the cable is 2 meters with a 2-wire cable. Now what we've done is we've taken these two sensors and we've applied it to two of the MX series, and they are the MX Industrial series and the MX Solvent series. So the MXP series and the MXS series. We'll have a closer look at these just so that you're aware of the construction, and then we'll have a look later on at the part numbering convention. So first we'll look at the MX Industrial series. You'll see up top there in the yellow box is P. It's a standard part numbering convention as you see today in the standard MX series. So this is available in sizes 1/4 inch to 2 inch. So it's effectively the MX06P to the MX50P. It's a stainless steel body, stainless steel rotors. Now you'll note we don't have the right-on rotor option available in the EX series. And of course it's got Teflon encapsulated seals. And next we'll move on to the solvent series. Now of course this is the S series, the MX25S as the example shows up top. This is available in 1/4 inch up to 4 inch, unlike the P series which was only available up to the 2 inch. It's an aluminium body with stainless steel or aluminium rotors and again Teflon encapsulated seals. So now to put both the category, the MX Industrial series or the MX Solvent series, and the switches together, let's have a quick look at the part numbering convention, which you will notice runs exactly the same as our standard MX series part numbering convention does today. So the example up top is an MX25S, which identifies it as a solvent series, and the suffix, the last letter, is a B for an open collector or an N for the NMR. So the same structure works now for the P series. P, which identifies it as an industrial series, stainless steel meter body, stainless steel rotors, and of course a B for the open collector and an N for the NMR. So moving on now to the digital register options. The ER series, or the ERX series actually, which is the intrinsically safe series, is only available in the remote mount totalizer at this point. It's approved for ATEX and IEC-EX, and it comes in either aluminium or plastic housing, both IP67. Their inputs of course suit the NPN or PNP open collector as well as the NMR coil. Now the models run exactly the same as the models we have to our standard range, which is an ER display only, an ERA display with outputs, and an ERB, which is of course the batch controller. The only thing you'll see different here is it's ERX, ERAX, and ERBX, which identifies it as an intrinsically safe register. Now this is an important point, so please take note. Both of these sensors, the NPN and the NMR, require power source. So it's not a voltage-free contact as is the read, for example. So both of these registers have to be powered by an external supply. It will not run off battery. Okay, so let's have a look at the support network. Just to briefly recap, we've developed a comprehensive set of web-based resources for you in order to support both you and your customers, and this covers the entire process of selecting, applying and maintaining the MX Flowmeter range. We of course have interactive tools, which are the automated Flowmeter selection tool. The specifications tool gives you specifications according to model number. The conversion tool, which of course takes an old part number, you just plug it in, type it in, and it will bring up the MX equivalent. And a new tool that we've just developed, the serial number search, which effectively is plugging in your serial number, it will give you the model number and date of manufacture. Then of course there's the static information, and they include the instruction manuals, the certificates, all the approval certificates, the IECEX, the ATEX, etc. are there for you to download, 3D drawings, and the marketing kit. The marketing kit is something I would strongly recommend you have a look at, because that provides you with information or content such as images, logos, etc. that you can use on your website. Okay, so understanding that this is an introductory PowerPoint to the new MX-EX series, I'm sure you have more questions or would like to speak to someone or email someone for further clarification or more information. So I'm going to run through the three main centers that we have for your support, that being Australasia, the USA and Europe. We'll begin with the Australasian office, and that's here in Sydney, the head office. You have the email address there and a phone number that you can get a hold of us anytime you wish. The Americas, that's McNaught USA. Email address is info@mcnaughtusa.com. Again, the phone number's there. And finally, the McNaught Europe, which is based in the Netherlands, and again, the phone number and email address. So please get in contact with us anytime you wish to get further information if you need. Okay, so before I go, just to recap the main points. First off, the MX-EX series is available in two industry categories. That's the MXP, the industrial series, and the MXS, which is the solvent series. Now these are aluminium or stainless. You'll notice in the MXP especially there's no PPS right-on rotor option, so there are no PPS components in this series. There are two EX sensors, EXIA or intrinsically safe sensors. That's NMR, a coil, and NPN, which is an open collector. The sensors are intrinsically safe, EXIA, EXIS. And the approvals are IECEX, which is approved for Zone 0, CSA FM, which is approved for Zone 0, and ATEX, which is approved for Zone 1. Now we can integrate with remote mount registers only, and these registers require an external power supply to power the sensors. So thank you very much for joining me. Again, if you need any further clarification or any more information, please feel free to contact one of those three centers that I gave you earlier on in the PowerPoint presentation. I wish you luck out there with the new MX-EX series, and please feel free to share your application knowledge with us so that we can all grow together and start pushing this product out to the market in a very competitive manner. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now.